My name is Joao.
We're Buraka Som Sistema, and I'm DJ Riot. We played together since high school in a band, trying to be a rock band, then getting sick and tired of rehearsals and bass players who didn't show up to them. So we just started to experiment with different stuff like samplers and computers and incorporating that in our music. So basically the two of us, we're always like making different projects together. The other two guys, conductor has a band called a hip-hop band called Conjunto Nguanguenha. It's a strange name, but and we met him through his music. We know his work. We didn't know him personally, but we thought it would be a good asset for the Buraka project. Calaf was an MC, writer slash poet slash spoken word guy, looking for producers to make his album. So then we just crossed paths, I think.
I think it's all about personality, and you need to put your own personality into the music you do, because otherwise you sound empty. And when I say personality, I'm talking about all the background, all of the influences that you had when you were growing up, and all the songs and everything that your parents enjoyed and you listened to, your friends showed to you, and so I think like every artist that has like a career, it's because he at some point he was honest about his music, and he incorporated his background and his personality into it. And I think what we did was like we grew up in the suburbs of Lisbon. There's like a huge Angolan community and a huge Cape Verdean community. When we started Buraka, I think it was at the same time as like MySpace, and a lot of social networks were exploding. And we opened up our MySpace account, and suddenly it was fun because like a lot of people were like contacting us through MySpace, Diplo and a lot of DJs and a lot of people that wanted to play our music. So I think it was kind of the right thing on the right moment, because from that point to like starting working with those people was really quick, because they all wanted to hear what we had to, like they all wanted to hear our sound, they all wanted to play the sound while they were DJing, and so we just kept on meeting people. And one day we just got a phone call from M.I.A. She called our studio, and it's like we have our own label, and it's like office and studio at the same time. And she just called, and she wanted to talk with us and see what we had to offer in terms of music, and she wanted maybe to do a trip to Angola or something like that. And like a couple of months later, we ended up meeting in London and just going to a studio for one night and just making the song. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, the whole thing is always based around the friendship link more than and the respect link more than like, oh, my management contacted her management to do something on the album and we're paying for that. Like nothing was paid. None of the featurings we have, nothing was paid. Like it was always stuff that emerged because we connected with people, and that's how we like to keep things.
If you really want to do something and you are incorporating all your influences. When I talk about influences, not just musical influences, just your own social background and the way you grew up and stuff like that. If you put it on your work, I think people will notice that, and more people
makes you stand out. Makes you
stand out, because people are looking for new stuff all over the internet, all over the blogs, all over everywhere, all over the media. So it's everybody wants something fresh all over the world. So it's kind of if you find something, and even if you don't know why, you kind of think that that's original and unique, and you cannot quite put your finger on it, but you know it's something that you never heard before, and those guys are really rocking it. I think that's how projects, or musical projects, musical groups start to develop and achieve a certain status in the music industry, I think. Hi friends from Indio TV, this is Buraka Som Sistema, and if you want to get to know us better, just log into www.buraka.tv.